This is the second event of its type here at the Mercedes-Benz World in aid of the Henry Surtees Foundation, which was something which I formed as dad after he was tragically killed at Brands Hatch. We had a very successful turnout last year, and this year it's just a little bigger. 35 carts out there doing a 2-hour endurance, and then in the interval we brought out 3 of our Formula 1 cars that we had built at Edenbridge in Kent, and we had Sam Bird, who won in Monaco in GP2 just a few weeks ago, who came along and experienced one of these older cars and came out with a big grin on his face, which was very encouraging. And also Alexander Sims, another up-and-coming young driver, who was in fact Henry's teammate when he was driving for Carlin. So it's been a nice little reunion.
This is my first time doing it. I think Carlin, the team, they've done it a couple of times, as they ran Henry when he was in Formula 3 and in Formula BMW through his car career. So they've got a strong connection with John.
And what's going to happen in the main race?
It's a 2-hour race with 1 fuel stop, so that will mix it up a bit if there's a bit of a traffic jam in the pits.
It's the first one I've done at Mercedes-Benz World. I did one at Bookmore Park last year, and they're really good events and I really enjoy them.
And how did your team do last time?
Well, last year it was just individuals, and I did get 5th, but then I got a penalty, so I got 12th. But obviously it's about taking part rather than winning, although we all want to win because we're racing drivers.
Luckily the weather's good, like it was last year, and yeah, should be a great day's racing. I was actually in his team last year, but we're against each other this year, so yeah, a bit of rivalry going on.
What was the result for you guys last year?
Well, I was all right, but the other team members seemed to get quite a lot of black flags, so yeah, I think Ross can probably tell you.
Including myself, yeah, I've got to put my hands up for that one. So yeah, lesson learned. Hopefully we can avoid that this year.
And earlier on, John Surtees took a lap. Did you guys see that? Yeah,
it's quite incredible to see that. A bit of history, and it's it's probably you don't see that very often these days. Obviously, he's out of retirement a long time ago, but it's great to see him back out there, and yeah, really privileged to see it.
He was still going quickly. He was pushing the safety car along a bit.
I noticed that.
He was trying to get it to go faster. So yeah, once a racing driver, always a racing driver, I think.
The air ambulance equipment for you raised money for last year, sort of some of that's here today. Does it give you a sense of satisfaction knowing the amount you've been able to help?
When they telephone you and they say, look, after I think 2 months, they had used the transfusion equipment on about 14 occasions, and they said at least 7 lives were saved. That's a hell of a lot of satisfaction you get from that, and you just say, thank goodness we came in time.